Welcome to Tush Twins, heard exclusively on malcolmpresents.com, a streaming platform heard around the world and beyond.
Stream.
Welcome, I'm Malcolm Berman, and I have my two cheeks are
Mhm.
Maxine and the redhead Paula. Hi guys.
Yeah,
Rusty.
the redhead Rust-Oleum. What
Before
my
we start, I'd like to say something really quick.
okay.
Malcolm, I heard your son got engaged. Mazel tov.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you.
Yes, Mazel Tov.
Yay, Mazel tov. I think that's
Yay.
amazing.
That's amazing.
Congratulations, you and
And
your
then
wife.
your niece is now
And my niece
with
is
child.
with child,
Good child.
Samantha. Yes.
Samantha is
They got married in
the
August
summer, right? Yeah.
this summer at 16th, and she's having
Okay.
a
Ooh,
baby.
she's
Well,
I'm
that's
so
having a
happy.
good.
baby.
Why not? What the heck?
I
It's
think
good.
it's amazing.
It's all good. They're all legal. And even if they
Yes,
weren't legal, it'd be fine.
it
Who
doesn't make a
cares?
difference, but
Any who
her
can,
husband's adorable,
He's
Clayton.
adorable.
He's
Yeah.
adorable.
Adorable.
Well,
Adorable.
my my son and my daughter-in-law, they're a very cute couple.
Yes,
So
they are.
that was the some of the good things of 2025 were those. The weddings,
Yay.
and now we have
The,
babies coming and we have
yay,
another
wedding.
engagement,
Malcolm.
Malcolm's
Yeah.
son. So let's hear for
Congratulations.
some good
Well,
news.
life goes on.
Congratulations.
Oh blah dee,
Oh,
oh
blah,
blah
dee,
da.
blah, da.
That's right. I mean,
And it's the 13th already, January. The year's going by quickly.
is it? It feels like a million
Stop.
years.
Stop. I don't want it to go any farther.
No,
No.
no.
I want it to stay where it is. I'll stay this age. I'll be fine.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah,
That's
that's
okay.
it.
You know, everything again, obla di obla da. Life goes on. Bra,
Wow.
depending on the bra you have. Anyway, so
Yes,
we're gonna try to get in things today. I don't know how far we're gonna get, but of course I always am the one sending the notes. And I had seen this
Yeah.
article about redheads. I know we wanted to quickly talk about football because
The Bills.
Malcolm, the Bills and the
the
Bears,
Rams. That's my team.
the Rams. So what we have is
The Bulls. The
The Bulls.
Bills.
The
The
Broncos are
Bills.
playing the Bills, the Bears are playing the Rams, the 49ers are playing the Seahawks, and the Texans are playing the Patriots. Woo! Um,
The Texans yesterday killed the Steelers.
yeah,
I left.
well,
I think it was like 30-6.
I think the Patriots are a much harder team, so
Yeah,
who knows?
Patriots are one of the better teams, but
But I think the one I could be wrong, that's ranked number one is the Broncos. Is that true? Is that a true thing?
well, we're gonna know this weekend.
Well, this weekend, are you going to be sitting by your TV, Malcolm? I'm sure you're
It's
going
a,
to be watching every freaking game.
Definitely.
so am
Uh,
I.
okay.
Well,
I am
there's
very
some sort of
excited.
playoffs add a certain intensity to the games. I mean, I don't know whether it's me, but I think the guys, the players
Yeah,
play with a
sure.
certain amount of intensity that
They
they don't
have
during the
to.
season.
They want to get to the Super Bowl. Hmm.
I
And
just
I
want
can't
the
wait to see
Buffalo
Bad Bunny.
Bills. Oh
Oh
my God,
yeah.
I'm
I'm
such a
looking more
bad
forward to the
bunny.
halftime than anything else. So,
Yeah, a
Unless
lot of people
Buffalo's
are.
playing.
what?
I
Unless
think
Buffalo's playing,
I think
then
Bad
I'm
Bunny has contributed some money for the for Renee Good for the funeral,
Yeah,
or taking care of her kids or something. There are a lot of celebrities that
they
are
should be stepping
contributing
up.
to the to her.
There's a lot of celebrities. You know, so I was looking, this Golden Globe,
hmm
uh, I was watching some of it. I didn't watch all of it. I get to the point where like, and I think the
I can
MC was
do it.
pretty decent. I saw her
She was
opening.
okay. She was good.
She was okay, and especially when she said, she talked about CBS News, and it was C as in SEEBS News.
BS.
Right, BS News. That was a good
Yeah.
one. That was good. So anyway, this is the first year that podcasts were part of the Golden Globes.
Oh, I didn't
And
notice that.
the person who won was Amy Poehler. for something called the Good Hang, which is
Hmm,
conversational, and she speaks to other celebs mostly, I think. And then
right,
you have Armchair Expert with Dax Shepard, another celebrity, and Smartless with Jason Bateman, Will Arnett, and Sean Hayes. I love Sean.
right.
I love.
I love Sean
And
Hayes. I
then
love Jason
they
Bateman
had
too.
this other one, this person who actually came up and was not originally a celebrity. It's called Call Her Daddy. It's very popular. Alex Cooper.
Okay.
She talks a lot about sex on the show.
Huh?
And then there's a Mel Robbins, who's an advice kind of guru. And then NPR Up First News, which is literally a newscast. And it's like a 10, 15-minute newscast. I don't quite understand. Not that I would say anything about NPR, nothing bad, but I was like, how did this all happen? And so it kind of there was a little debate and controversy about it because most of the list of the 25 had celebrities.
Yeah.
Now we do little podcasts, but
Yeah.
we're ignored.
Well,
So
Shame on you people.
I've
well,
been contacting Oprah Winfrey to see if she wants to be a celebrity guest.
be a guest. All right,
So
but
she could buy, you
yeah.
get a car.
Anyway,
You get a car. Okay.
but anyway, there was some controversy over, the creators and who was, being
And this
chosen.
one question before, I'm still confused. Are those podcasts video casts?
No, they're
Well,
podcasts.
because all of them had videos.
Well, some of them, have videos, and I guess you can see them on YouTube. But there's also a big controversy amongst a lot of the producers of podcasts saying the medium is audio and that's what it should be. And the intention of
Yeah.
it is audio, not video. And video is starting to bring it down because it's, melding into something different. That's not the intent of a podcast. It was to listen, not to watch.
Well,
But
I call
now,
video cast, a Zoom
yeah,
cast.
well, yeah, but that's not a podcast. A
We're
podcast
not a
is an
podcast.
audio. Many Shades of Green is a podcast. It's just audio. But
Hmm.
this is a video. This is unless, and we're gonna have to still speak to our friend about getting this ready for the next couple of months to be also a podcast.
Yes.
So yeah, we
Well,
got to.
this is easy for a podcast because we don't have any visuals. I mean, I don't cut, let's cut away to a tape or something.
Right,
We're basically we're all video. We're all audio.
right. So it's mostly
I mean,
audio, but it's on
it,
But
YouTube
what
as a
was the
video.
but what was the problem on about the
Well, they said that controversy diminished once it was known that right-wing conservative podcasters were shut out. But, that's kind of weirdly not fair either, and was mostly comedy stars. They
yeah,
weren't opening it up to, and it was compiled by Luminate, which is a podcast company. So it seems to be like a little on the like, they're getting theirs in there. I mean, it was anyway. So the but at least it was recognized as a medium, so I'm not gonna get pissed about that. They just have to figure out a better way to have. They would probably need different categories in podcasting.
video
There's that no
podcasting
there's
or audio.
there's no there's it's all audio, but there's entertainment, there's
Okay.
news, there's conversation.
Political.
Some of the biggest podcasts are the other one. Excuse me, the crime scene one, the crime
I
ones.
know. Oh my God, I
And
see
there and
that.
none and I mean I didn't see the top 25, so I don't know if they were in there. But there's some of
Mm.
the biggest podcasts are the ones about,
well,
you know,
let's do a crime one. Actually, I wanted to do one
a
about
crime
sex.
one.
Uh, now, I
Yeah,
wanted to
let's
I,
do
do.
a
I love those shows.
I always wanted to do a show that's a cross between Howard Stern and or I didn't know a lady,
well, Howard
No,
Dr. Ruth,
Howard
Dr. Who?
Howard
Dr.
Stern,
Ruth.
Dr. Ruth.
Yeah,
Howard
because
Stern,
Dr.
it was
Ruth
just his
makes it too
birthday
cl
yesterday.
I know.
she makes it too clinical, sex too clinical.
Yeah,
But,
well,
because she's so cute, I mean, her voice and everything.
well,
And Howard Stern always made seem so lascivious.
yeah, well,
But now
ha
he's
ha ha
changed.
Howard is,
Not
yeah,
really,
different.
not
Yeah.
that much, but he's changed a little.
We've met the
We
guy.
know him, yeah.
Oh, I've never met
He
him.
liked you.
Yes, he did.
Talk about dirty old man. Anyway,
Speaking about redheads,
speaking
Yes,
about redheads, did you know fewer than
yes, I did.
2%, because we have the ultimate redhead here, all my life, the redhead. Fewer than, and by the way, one of my cousins, my second cousin Amanda, her son, which is my cousin David's daughter,
Right.
she has a son named Levi. I shouldn't say the name, maybe, I don't know. But he's a Gingy because my grandmother was a Gingy.
Yes, she
And one of my
was.
other cousins a Gingy. So there's Gingies. And when E was born, he was very
He
red.
was,
We
but he
thought the
still has a
doc
little red in his beard,
he
though.
does. And the doctor said, when he was delivered, he went, he could be a Gingy. So Gingy is the
You know
term
what's
for.
fun? Yeah, that's what I was going to say, because I grew up and I was called a Gingy.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, last few years, I hear people calling them gingers. I go, "What's a ginger?" What? And then I'm looking. Oh, that's gingy. I never heard
Yeah.
of the word people with redheads
Ginger.
because
Yeah, they use the
They
word
didn't
ginger.
grow up. They didn't grow up in Brooklyn, in
No.
Brighton Beach. So,
Yeah,
so I'm
well,
a gingy.
well,
what
so
percentage of people are redheads?
fewer than 2% of world's population.
2%? How many are
Fewer
men and how many
than.
are the same percentage of men and women?
No, it's like it equates to 70 to 160 million people on the entire planet. So the
Okay,
highest concentrations, around 13%, are in Scotland and Ireland.
Yeah,
And due to the recessive gene for red hair being more common in northern European populations are more
yeah,
common. Uh, they're found in significant numbers in again Northern Europe and worldwide counts. They're kind of challenging because they don't know exactly, but Ireland is really up there. When I went to Dublin, I
yeah.
cannot say, I think almost, I'd say more than 80% of the people I saw had red hair. I kept thinking of you. You gotta come.
Oh,
We gotta
I
go to
had to
Dublin.
go.
We gotta go. And
My brother
it's
was stationed in Newfoundland, in Canada, and he used to call me all the time and said, "You have to come up here. You'll fit right in. Everyone here has red hair
wow, that's crazy.
because it's Newfoundland's settled by the Scottish."
Well, right. But there's genetics involved in this, right? Red
Yeah.
hair results from a mutation in the
I'm a mutant.
MC1R gene.
So
And
are you a mutant?
so
Yes, I
to be
am.
so your both
Proud of
parents
it.
had to carry the recessive gene for red
My
hair.
There's no one on my father's side that I know of that has red hair, but my grandmother, my mom's mother, had red hair. Her
Right.
brother, there were five sisters and four brothers, all with red hair.
Well, again, my grandmother on my dad's side had red hair, Mom and Eddie, red
No,
hair. And
I,
it and there's now a
My
few
grandfather had no hair.
very funny.
my
Uh
grandfather had hair, but then he had a comb. Or
he had the comb over here. Okay.
do you remember Grandpa Jewish?
Yes, I remember. I remember. We always used to look at that and go,
Now,
huh?
the only way I can tell a natural redhead in the old days is if a woman had freckles.
I
I
have
thought
tons of
you were
them.
gonna say like they did in MASH when they made Houlihan to see if she was a blonde,
Uh,
and she was in the shower, and they needed to see her lower down there,
Yeah,
her vajayjay to prove it. So
and was she?
I think she was, if I remember
was.
correctly, but I'm not. Don't quote me. But yeah, was it's something. I remember something like that in MASH. Only MASH would think of something like that. Uh,
For
but
me, I'm a natural redhead. But
right.
I am the only one in my family with on both sides with the red hair. There's no other grandchild or great grandchild in my family with red hair.
Yeah, my
And
family has some redheads.
what are percentages being redhead and being a lefty? Has
Very
anyone done
high, I
a
think.
study?
I think it's there's a higher propensity of lefties and redheads. I don't know if it's any of the stuff I have here. The one thing I did notice when I was telling you
What's that?
this, Malcolm, before is sex. They love getting down and busy, baby.
They love getting down. Oh,
Okay, down and busy, it says.
Not
According,
me.
it says, according to German
My poor
intercourse
husband.
researcher Dr. Werner Habermel, women with red hair are more intimately active with those than those with blonde or brunette hair. The
oh,
professor said sex lives of women with
It's
red hair
true. It's
were clear.
true.
Were clear. Is it twoo? Is it twoo?
It's
Uh,
woo. It's
oh.
woo.
Blazing Saddles was just on today. Uh,
I can tell you from I can tell by the smile that you have.
so anyway, it's so they're more active than those with any other color, and they have sex more often than the average, at least one more time per week. I don't know how they figured that one
One
out.
more time per
I I
week.
I don't
They
know.
broke my
This is,
house.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I'm not going there. But but anyway, the so in GQ magazine, in an article like in last December 2024, it confirmed that
Mhm.
redheads are equipped with some weird genetic superpowers. You have
Yes, I
Uh-oh.
do.
you have
Yes, I
superpowers.
do. Yes, I
You
do.
are like, you know, they, they have a lot of things that they some are myths, some are actual, but
I
they
could
actually.
punch people in a single bound that are idiots.
Yeah, well, I think that that's a good thing if they're idiots. Uh, but stupid things like they said, why can't gingers? They're calling them gingers, like donate
Yeah.
blood. Of course they can. I mean, they're
You
coming up with
donate them.
like stupid stuff. I mean, but there is some things that are a little different. I know for a fact that you can tell when the weather is really cold or really hot.
Oh my God. I could tell you
Okay?
a week before it's going to rain.
Okay. So they know when it's cold. Redheads feel
Hmm.
hot and cold temperatures more severely than anyone
Yes, we
else. And I
do.
am a witness to this,
Especially
especially
the
the
heat.
hot part.
But
You,
the cold, it's my hands and my feet. My feet and my hands get cold so
really?
fast.
Hmm.
Yes, it's horrible.
So
But
anyway, it says if a redhead says they're feeling a bit chilly, get your thermals and grab a blanket because winter's coming.
Hmm.
yeah,
Um, and then for some reason they say you don't need as much vitamin D for some reason. Thanks
you
to
know
higher,
what?
go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's true in some cases.
Yeah.
After COVID, I had to take extra vitamin D. Before that, I never had to do it because I
Well,
was indoors all the time for like
right.
9 weeks.
It says, yeah, fun.
But
It's
other than that, truthfully,
well,
I
says
don't take vitamin D
it
anymore.
says thanks to higher concentrations of red hair and pale skin. You have pale skin? I didn't know that. Uh, you were the inventor of sunscreen. Uh,
I was the
redheads,
first one to use it.
I think you were. Redheads gained a
Yes.
greater ability to create their own vitamin D. When they go
Mhm.
outside, he or she produces more vitamin D in a shorter amount of time than people with other hair colors. This gives them evolutionary advantage.
It comes through our
Hey,
scalps.
baby. Since low levels of vitamin D can lead to ailments like rickets, crickets,
Well, I never had rickets.
diabetes, though, and arthritis.
Well, that
So,
I was born with.
some things are inherent, so you don't,
Yeah.
anyway. So, it's just amazing that there's so many different things that redheads are different because you're not usually
I feel pain more. I don't feel pain as much as most people do. I'll have surgery and I don't feel the pain as much. But I do, when I have surgery, um, I, I need more anesthesia.
yeah, it's what
It's true. It is so true. I'm
it's true.
in
It's what it
surgery.
says. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I'm
says
in
that you do.
surgery. I'm having a hysterectomy. I was 48 at the time,
Right.
and they give me the drip, and they're ready to start. I say, "Excuse me,
I don't
still
feel anything.
awake.
Right.
I'm still awake." They go,
Yeah, yeah.
"Holy crap, you're a real redhead."
Right.
Yep.
It's it's crazy and but it says you're less susceptible to certain types of pain. And redheads they say could handle more electric shocks. So if you
Well, hopefully I
God
don't
forbid you
have.
don't get tased, but then other people with different color hair. And you're also better at handling stabbing or sharp pain. True?
I get sharp pain. I just don't like the blood. Like I had my finger. I'm the only Jew who can't cut a bagel. I cut my finger open.
You're so weird.
I know, and
When
I
you
had
cut
to
a
go to.
bagel, you need to like put it down, slice it this
Well,
way.
I was an idiot.
Well,
Yeah,
speaking of
So
minorities, how many Jewish redheads are there?
I don't know. That's a good
I
question.
don't know, but most of them are from Latvia and
Well, there's
Eastern
also
European.
a
I
lot
know,
from
yeah,
Russia.
Russia, well,
Um,
all up in Eastern European countries.
yeah, it's just again, it's the northern European countries. It's
Hmm.
countries, closer to Russia and those that area. But the weird thing I found that is that there are a lot of redheads in Morocco, it says.
I
Morocco.
know.
I told you, I said, what
Ah,
the hell is
to
possibly this?
to
I
Morocco.
don't understand how that's
Well,
even
they
possible.
were all
Morocco,
attracted to go there because of Casablanca.
I
No,
guess,
but don't
but
forget Morocco. There were a lot of Jews in Morocco at one time, and Eastern Europeans
right.
moved
Yeah,
to
well,
Morocco.
they came during the Inquisition in
The
1492.
Inquisition, what a show, the
Hey,
Inquisition.
Torquemada,
Here,
what do you
what
know?
is it?
Yep. Uh, so there's a lot of different things, a lot of superstitions. They say that Dr. Gallopin found that redheaded women emit a distinct aroma that he found to be particularly intoxicating.
Ooh.
Man, you are on fire, woman.
M-
Holy
Um,
crapola.
Maybe we should market a perfume.
Yeah.
called the Redhead,
The
The call,
redhead.
call it ginger. Hey.
Ah.
Gingy.
Gingy or ginger. That would be cool, actually. Uh,
But you
but
know
but
what? I don't remember too many redheads when we grew up, but there was one very good-looking young man that we knew growing up. God,
guy, yeah,
Schwartz, may
yeah,
he
yeah,
rest in peace. But
yeah.
he was very, very handsome.
And he had a
And
shaka
most
thick, and also your hair is very thick.
thick,
Redheads'
yes, I have a
hairs
lot
tend
of
to
hair.
be very thick, so which is a good thing. Mine's kind
Uh,
of thin in here, and I need a haircut. So I
Yes.
gotta
I
get
don't
a
remember
haircut.
any redheads in Playboy.
I'm
I
sure
was
there were.
offered to it from F himself to do a special issue for redheads in Playboy. And I thought about it, but then I changed my mind because my mom turned around to me that time when I asked her what you thought. My ex-husband's going, yeah, do it. She
Right.
goes, your uncle gets the magazine, your brother gets the magazine. And I went, No, thank you.
Yeah. No, I don't.
I'm disappointed.
And
Oh
now
yeah,
I'm stupid. I
because
wish I would have
you're
done
a
it.
dirty old man altogether.
I
So
was
But
a
I
dirty
was
old man at
offered
15.
twice.
I think you were a
I
dirty old man at 5. I would go even further back. That's your personality. Dirty old man at 5, this one. I can tell you,
When I
definitely.
was sprinkled with talcum powder, it was
Uh,
very seductive.
But they
hey?
used to tell people that redheads have very bad tempers.
Mm-hmm. Is that
And I
true?
have to tell you, it's
It-
extremely true.
I'm
But
aware.
it takes a while for me to get that way. And I'm very kind. I let people, give them a chance, but to a point that I'm wondering why my hand is so twisted in my fingers. And I found out, doctor goes, have you ever punched anything? I said, well, I used to box. She goes, no, it seems like you hit something hard. I said, oh
Oh,
yeah, I put a hole in the wall in my apartment.
That'll work. That'll be long lasting. You
It
know.
is. I got a twisted finger, twisted
And
sister,
twisted.
twisted
You're a
finger.
twisted. You're a twisted sister. I don't know.
Yes, I had a young girl when I was in junior high school. She put gum in my hair. And now
Or I
they used
remember
to make,
that.
do you remember? They used to make fun of me all the time because I was a
Yeah.
redhead.
Yeah.
Get back, it's Noack. And oh, they
Yeah. Yeah. No,
they
they
called
say
me,
that it happens in school. It's even in the article.
they say I was the ugliest one in school. I never dated everyone. I was the ugliest kid in school. And I believed it.
Yeah,
But
it says that natural genius have copped a fair bit of criticism, finding themselves to be the punchline of many a joke or accusation, especially schoolyard banter.
mhm,
why is red ginger?
Because ginger is
the color ginger.
That's the color
And
of ginger?
it's not
Of
the
the
actual
spice.
color of
It's like I think they used to call
actual
me Copper Top.
uh yeah, I mean ginger, the color of ginger. What is the color of ginger?
And what is
Ginger.
gingerbread? Made of ginger? Is it red?
Well,
No, it's
ginger
not brown.
is ginger
The
is it's a
spice
spice.
itself,
Yes.
the spice, it's when I have a finger ginger and it's on the reddish side.
Right. Well, trying to see. I mean, because the ginger is actually like a darker color. The real ginger, when you buy it, this it's not
Yeah,
orange. It's not
no.
orange at
It's not
all.
red.
It's
My hair, you could see me at the Brighton Beach Baths. They knew where to find me because I was very tall at my age. And Maxine would go, "Oh, there's the redhead. I'm over there." And they would find me immediately.
well,
I
in
wonder why.
online it says ginger is a warm, earthy color that's a blend of red, orange, and brown, named after
Yeah,
the spice, but commonly used for a vibrant, fiery shade of hair that's lighter and more orange than auburn. It ranges from light copper or strawberry blonde with red undertones. And you don't get, by the way, you don't get gray hair.
we
You
don't, I
get,
have, don't I have gray hair? My hair's getting lighter
it
and
gets
lighter.
light.
It gets
It
li-
gets
and it
light.
gets
I get
gray.
strawberry. No, I must, like you see, there's no gray, but it's all strawberry. I get lighter and lighter.
That
Yep.
reminds me. Did you ever see the Strawberry Blonde
Yeah, I've seen strawberry
with
blondes.
Is that a
James
movie?
Cagney
He's talking about a movie.
Oh, that movie. Yes, I did see that movie. Yeah, I
Uh,
love all James Cagney
and
movies.
Olivia, no, Olivia de Havilland, I think it was,
I'm not
well,
sure, but I used to love those movies. Oh my
And
God,
Jack Carter or Carson.
yeah.
Carson.
Well,
And they
in
had the
any
song.
event,
He married the girl with the strawberry curl,
so
and the
you
band
have,
played on.
so you
Um,
definitely have superpowers for sure,
Yes, I do,
and other
because
crazy
I
powers.
told you, and I told you the girl put gum in my hair, and I'm the kindest and I don't fight. But I turned around and I
You
started
punched
punching
her.
her out. I punched her and punched her till they had to pull me off of her. Because also I basically went blacked out because I was so angry. I had to cut part of my hair,
Right.
and
And you're who?
I,
Who got in trouble for this?
me.
Well, just you. She
Well,
didn't get
no,
in
she
trouble
never
for
got no,
putting gum in your
because I
hair. She didn't get in trouble.
no, no, but I ended up going from a regular class to the delinquent class.
I remember
Oh
that.
my God, for a year, they put me in this class filled with juvenile delinquents. This is
Uh,
ninth grade.
I can't even imagine
Hey,
what you saw in that class. I,
no, but you know what? They scared the crap out of me at first, but
but then
finally
you
I was
became
scared.
friends with them, and then
And
if
yeah,
anybody started with you, they'd kick their butt,
but I was
right?
standing in the street corner with a cigarette in my hand, never put it to my mouth, but I looked like I was cool. Or I
Uh-huh.
bought first I bought the cigarettes that blew out the powder, and
Oh
they go,
no, that's
no,
not going to
just
work.
hold a cigarette in your hand. And
That that's the
I became, yeah,
yeah. That was the definition of
Did you go
cool.
in the ninth grade? Did you go to ninth grade to Lincoln, or did you go to a junior high school?
junior high school. It was
Junior
the
high
first
school.
year. It was the
Which one was
first
that?
Uh,
J.J. Reynolds,
James J. Reynolds, 143.
40,
Yeah.
43.
143 or
No,
143? One of them.
43. 40
43.
J.J.
I was Mark Twain.
Reynolds, 43.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
you were on
my
the other
uncle was a
side.
teacher there.
Mark
Then he
Twain?
became a, yeah, yes.
And that, but
George
well, you're
Mann.
he was a
George
teacher
Mann?
in
Yeah, George
Reynolds.
Mann. Yes, he left there and became a teacher for a couple of years.
I
He
had
told my
him.
mother, yeah, we all did. He hated it because we all yell out, Uncle George.
Yep, I once did that, but then I didn't do it anymore. I felt like that wasn't as good
Except,
thing to do.
yeah, but you did it in the house when you saw him.
Well, in the
But
house, yeah, but not in
yeah,
school. I wouldn't. I that was not nice.
but he
So
told my mom that I cheated in a test because I got the answers from and then they went to and they went to
I
me.
mhm.
And my mom said she had no choice. You're a horrible teacher.
Oh no. Well, I did okay in his class. I
Yes, you
actually
did. That's
I
why I
yeah.
went to
I mean,
the
yeah. We
You
knew who
cheated
had
off
the
an axe.
we knew who had the answers, and I was happy to help.
Thank you.
Were you in the same term, same year?
Yes.
Yeah. We were in the
And in
same
sixth
classes mostly in grade school.
and in sixth
We
grade they did not
They
they
didn't
put
want us
on
to
a
be
permanent
together
record never put these two together as
together
an
again.
except in chorus. And then they were kind of sorry they did that too,
Yeah,
because we got
well,
in trouble in
But, you know,
chorus.
I was thinking, the other, actually not the other day, but a few weeks ago, about in those days when I went to school, from like public school, from elementary school through high school, we had basically the same kids. I would say 80, 90% of the student
We did in
body
junior high.
we
Yeah.
grew
yeah,
up with.
yeah, pretty much. Same
Most of
thing.
them. We had kids from that lived in Sheepshead Bay that went to Reynolds.
Yeah, but
Yeah, well, we
Reynolds,
had different.
Well, I mean, we could look out the window and see the bay, Sheepshead Bay, with the
Yeah,
boats and
right
the
outside.
water. I mean, it was really nice. And next door, you had Lundy's and
Yeah.
other
Sheepshead
things.
Bay was nice. I like Emmons Avenue with the where
Yeah,
the
that's
fishing
where we
Yeah.
boats
were.
were.
Lundy's,
And then
Papa's,
and
the
then what
boathouse.
was the club, the comedy club? Wasn't there a
Oh,
club
that was
called
Pips.
Pips?
Pips, but
Yes,
that
Pips
was
was.
later on, wasn't it?
Well, I
No,
think
that
I
was
was
in the
there. I
60s.
don't think
Maybe
we
I
were
just
able to
wasn't
get in.
aware of
We
it.
weren't able to get in there, I don't think. But
No, no,
not
but
at.
my brother used to go all the time.
And then we
Yeah.
used to go when they had dances. They had dances at the Golden Gate Inn.
Oh, I remember that place.
We went
I never
there.
liked that place.
I think there was, it's like a bunch of, what those
Anyway.
old women that were looking there. What do they
No,
call those women?
actually, that was known as the Cheaters Club
Oh yeah,
Oh
yeah.
because
God, I
people
went
had
there
affairs there.
once.
I think I was there once,
Yeah,
and
I think
I
it's, I
yeah.
had.
don't know, I think it's a old age home or something
I
now.
think it is a
I
home now.
think
Yeah.
it's gone now. I think it's
No, it's
knocked
still
down to
there.
No,
something
I
else.
thought it
I was
was a
still,
nursing. I think it's a nursing home.
oh,
Yeah.
So
I do
anyway,
remember Club 28.
that was
yes.
on Brighton Beach Ave,
But,
Brighton Beach,
no,
That was
that
it.
was
Bay
Coney, that was
Seven,
Oh,
Ocean
right?
it was
Park.
like where Ocean Parkway went into
Ocean
Ocean
Fifth
Park.
Avenue.
It
Parkway.
was Bay Seven. That's right, by Bay
Yeah,
Seven.
yeah,
Yeah,
base
Yeah.
7.
yeah.
That
I
that
was
was
day
where
3.
people over 28, singles over 28,
Yeah.
and I
That's why
said,
it was
"Isn't that
called
so
Club
sad?"
28. They called it Club
Well,
28, so
Club
people over
28.
28 would go there.
Yeah, it was
Really?
singles over 28.
I never knew that.
they had
I had.
bingo there. My mom
Yeah,
would play bingo there occasionally.
yeah, yeah. I remember that.
Hmm.
Definitely
Anyway,
did.
guys, you believe our half hour is up,
We didn't get to
I
talk
am a
about the
redhead.
cat.
and you are a
We didn't
Okay,
get
redhead.
to talk
quickly. What's the
quick.
name of
We
the cat?
the cat's
Quickly.
name. Okay, Stubbs.
Stubbs.
Until
That's what I took.
until
Until.
Keatna, a small town of 1,000 people, they had a cat as their mayor, and it was because the people weren't impressed with human candidates. So they conspired to elect Stubbs in a write-in candidate, and he was the mayor from
Well, he's the big.
1997 till 2017.
Okay.
And he so and the cat was a ginger, just so you know.
Yay.
And so anyway, now they have a new cat that the owners of what's I don't know what the name is now, but they have a new cat making the news, and he's now kind of the mayor, just by they didn't
Max,
elect him,
Not
but
officially elected.
I think we should write in right now. If you get impeach a certain person, we should put a cat or a dog or
yeah,
a
Could you
gerbil.
can you imagine we went a whole half hour without talking about you know who?
shh,
Shh.
I
good.
just said
Anyway,
gerbil.
Gerbils.
let's leave now so we'll keep that record.
Yeah,
Huh?
let's
We're,
keep it
we're
going
probably
for
the
today.
only talk show
Mm,
in
mm.
for the last
In the U.S., not saying anything about
right.
it. So,
Anyway, guys, thank
all
you.
right,
We'll see each other
arrivederci.
next week
We'll catch you next week. We'll have more things that we'll
on
try not to have the crappy
right.
news because
No politics.
there
Anyway,
is there is good news underneath the radar. You just have to find it.
okay, if you
And
could
next
find it.
week is
Anyway,
Martin Luther
everybody,
King
you've been
Day.
listening to Tush
Okay,
Twins, heard
and it's
exclusively
almost
on Malcolm
Groundhog's
Presents,
Day.
Groundhog Day.
only Groundhog Day. I expect a live show from
Punxsutawney.
yep.
Not this year, next year. We'll
Okay,
definitely do
we'll
it.
see.
Next
Anyway,
year.
if you have any comments or questions or want anything spoken about,
Let us know.
contact me at
If you want to be a guest, give us
malcolmpresents
a call
at
Yes, if you have something to say
gmail.com.
and
Yeah,
you don't like what we're talking about, come on,
and
do a
say something,
counter.
but you have to be nice.
You have to be nice. Anyway,
All
No
right.
cursing.
No cursing.
no, that's hard. See you next week.
All right. Ciao,
Shalom.
everybody. Shalom, tata.
Ciao. Shalom
Riva,
tata.
Riva